make chocolate cupcakes with marshmallow buttercream frosting. Okay, so what I started with is I have 2 tablespoons of canola oil in a bowl. Then I'm going to add a half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of applesauce. And then mixed with the applesauce, I have a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'll mix that in the bowl. Okay. And then I have 1 cup of just plain old milk. Add that to all of that. And then I have just brewed some coffee. I need 1 cup of just plain old coffee. Put that in there. Mix that up. It's a very wet batter, but trust me, it comes out really good. And then I have 2 eggs beaten. All that up. Okay, and then these are all my dry ingredients. I have pre-measured them out. I have 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar. I have 2 teaspoons of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, a dash of salt, and 3/4 of a cup of cocoa. And I'm just going to slowly add all of these in. Not all at once though, because then it'll make a lumpy batter, and that's not what we want. So, a lot of stirring. That's what baking is. So, alright. And while I'm stirring this, I just would like to tell you that I preheated the oven to 350 degrees, and then I lined, you'll need 4 6-cup cupcake pans, or I only have 2, so I'm just going to make 2 different batches. And I lined them with cupcake liners and then sprayed them with nonstick cooking spray just to ensure they're not going to stick, because then we won't have a whole cupcake. We'll have about a half of one, because you don't use cupcake liners, it mostly just gets stuck to the cupcake liners, and that's not good, because we want to eat a cupcake, not half a cupcake stuck to a cupcake liner. So mix all this in. Stirring. A lot of stirring. But it's worth it. It's very good. It's my mom's cousin's recipe for chocolate cupcake. Or it's actually a chocolate cake recipe, but I turned it into cupcakes, and then I tweaked the icing a little bit. But it's like the best chocolate cake you'll ever eat. There's lumps of cocoa, that's fine, but you just don't want lumps of flour. So now what I will do is make sure I have all my ingredients in here, because then our cupcakes wouldn't set up, and that's not good. So, and then you have this handy dandy little bowl that lets me fill them up right away. Paper towel. Alright. Now that my cupcakes are filled, you place them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Again, at 350 degrees, not 345, not 370, not 360, 350. It's how it works. Alright, I'll set this aside. And now I'm going to make the buttercream frosting. So, remove all these. And first I need to plug in my beater. Close, don't want to start the cabinet. Plug in my beaters. And if I can find my bowl, I just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay, got my bowl. Handy dandy bowl. Alright, grab all my ingredients. And my marshmallows and my beaters. Alright. Now, in a bowl, I need half a cup of butter. I'm going to grab out of my fridge. I need half a cup of butter, which I already measured out and had in my fridge. Makes a big clunking sound. Put my beaters on. And first I'm just going to beat this for a little bit just to get it creamy. Doesn't need much beating. And then in here I have 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm just gonna throw all that in there. I know it sounds like a lot, but it absorbs into it, and you just let it go. It'll send for itself. Most of that. I have 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and for a frosting, it doesn't really matter when you're just baking a cupcake, but for a frosting you want to use a really good vanilla extract, or else it'll just taste like an imitation if you buy the imitation. Okay, so I'm just going to beat this until it's together, alright? And then, where the marshmallow comes in, it's marshmallow fluff, a half a cup of marshmallow fluff, and it just makes the icing nice and light and kind of floats on top of your cupcake. So, kind of want to put it at a high speed so it incorporates evenly. Okay, and that's our frosting. So when the cupcakes come out of the oven, we will frost them and they'll be good to go. So that's all the time we have. So thank you.